Hi guys! Tomorrow is my big Chicago market. I thought I would start my vlog right now. I am so tired. I had a market last night. I ended up being there until about 10. It was right in town, so it wasn't too bad. Got home, took care of my animals, showered, ate dinner. Probably went to bed around like 11:30. Was supposed to get up really early this morning so that I could finish glazing and get everything in the kiln. But my phone died, and so my alarm didn't go off, and so I didn't actually end up getting out of bed until like 9. And so I've been glazing. I glazed all day, got everything in the kiln, put it on fast setting. It's all the way to 1220. It has 2 more hours. Don't know how that's gonna go. I don't usually fire on the fast setting, so now I need to go ahead and unpack my entire car and reorganize and repack it. Hopefully I'll be able to it's raining now, so oh well, I have to do it right now. Hopefully that will all be done by tonight and I'll be able to get it packed so that I don't have to do it in the morning. My setup time tomorrow is between 7 and 9. So I probably need to leave her around like 6 in the morning. It's in Chicago. It's a 2-hour drive. I will be there until 4 and then I have a 2-hour drive home. So yes, I'm very excited, but I'm very happy because I have a wagon. My grandparents got me a wagon and I'm really excited because I think I'm gonna have to haul my stuff quite a ways tomorrow and everything's so heavy and I'm so weak. So yeah, let's go ahead and unpack and repack my car, get everything organized so that I'm not stressed out about it tomorrow. Okay, it did stop raining, but amidst like taking all this, I'm thinking like, okay, I have half a table that I'm sharing with another vendor there at this market. What's gonna fit on there? Blah, blah, blah. And then I'm like, oh my gosh, I don't have to bring any of my tables. So now I get to take 2 tables out of my car. Like all the stuff that I realize that I don't have to take is making me so happy. I'm doing some last minute preparing now. Some price signs, as you can see, I'm a little iffy on how to price things. I've just been doing so many different markets lately and I have such different crowds at everything that I'm just not sure what to do for my prices for this one. Okay, I dropped my stuff off. I found parking in a spot where hopefully I won't get towed. If I do, that would really suck, but it seemed like I could park there. Hi guys! Oh my gosh. Go ahead, introduce yourself.
Oh, my name's Eliza.
This is Eliza, and Eliza drove an hour and a half just to come and see my booth at the Chicago Artisan Market. I love you so much. Thank you so much. Hey guys, okay, let's debrief. It's actually been a few days since the market. I decided to take 2 days off and now I'm back to making in hopes that I will get off the waiting list for a market at the beginning of August. But yes, I am at my home for the summer, little cabin in the middle of the woods. And I just wanted to talk about Chicago and how the market went. First thing I want to say is nothing is ever as big of a deal as you or other people are going to try to make it out to be. I have never, in whatever the setting was, whether it was the workforce, college, high school, my career now, markets, events, ceremonies, I have never attended anything that was as big of a deal or as serious as I thought it was going to be. I was nervous about going to Chicago, and I thought, oh, this is a big market. I paid a big fee for it. It's going to be really serious. Everybody's going to be super professional. And a lot of people were telling me, don't go to Chicago. Chicago's dangerous. Chicago's too big of a city for you to go to alone. All kinds of crazy things that was just nonsense, trying to get me worried about stuff that just I did not need to be worried about. This market was so easy and it went totally fine. Anything I was worried about, whether it be finding the location or parking, it was no big deal. Now, I want to talk about this market specifically, which was the Chicago Artisan market. Unfortunately for me, I don't know if I can say that the profit that I ended up making was really worth the trip and the money I put into being there. I heard a lot of other vendors. You kind of get that feel at the end of the market when it didn't really go good for anyone. It's just like everyone's kind of down and the vibe is just like not great. I actually shared a table at this market, and my table mates said that this was the third year in a row that they had done this market and that this was the worst year so far. And honestly, I have a lot of complaints about this market. The fee was really outrageous. They don't provide parking for the vendors at all. There's no, sign up or registration or any kind of table when you walk in. There's nobody telling you where your spot is or welcoming you. You just kind of go and start setting up. I will say the load in was very nice and organized, but the load out was a disaster. I don't know why they had people directing in the beginning of the day but not the end, when it was gonna be people coming all at once to get out of there. I wasn't too happy with my spot. Shared a table and I was right in front of the bar, which I thought was gonna be great because there would be a lot of people standing there. But well, first of all, the bar wasn't super busy, and second of all, the people that were standing there were kind of in other people's way. So people were just trying to get around that area and like get out instead of actually looking at me and my booth mate's booth. Overall, I never really complain about getting to go to places like this as long as I make somewhat of a profit, because it's a new experience. It's a city I've never been to. Someone drove an hour and a half just to see my art and see my booth, so that was so amazing, and I'm glad that I got to experience that. But let's actually like break down the cost of everything. So my total sales was $565. That is the profit that I made selling pieces all day. Now, I'm gonna tell you the market fee. For some people, this is not gonna be a big deal, and for some, you're gonna shit your pants. It was $225 for half of a table, which was 4 feet wide, and then my neighbor got 4 feet for one day. So obviously I was taking a big risk spending that kind of money on a vending fee anyways. That kind of made me think that it was going to be very busy and that there was going to be a lot of people there specifically for art, and that didn't really end up being the case. Another thing that I forgot to mention, hi editing, adding this in, it cost $8 per person to get into the market. So that was another thing that led me to believe that this was going to be a lot of people seeking out art, and a lot of people seeking out specifically who are like retailers themselves, searching out wholesale artists sort of thing. That was the vibe that the market gave off. I think most people were there for the food and the drinks and to buy a tote bag. I had people approaching my booth and picking up mugs and going, $30 for one mug? $40 on gas, I would say. It was a hour and a half drive there, hour and a half drive back. This was the fee that blew my mind. $30 in tolls. I guess I just didn't know the right roads to take into Chicago, but I had to stop for tolls like 4 times. And finally, I paid $25 for my vending license for Chicago. Thankfully, I didn't have to pay anything in parking. I luckily found a spot, and I never know parking in cities. I'm like, am I gonna get towed or get a ticket and then lose literally everything I made today? But thankfully my parking was free and I didn't get a ticket or towed. So anyways, that leaves my total profit at $245. At least I made some profit. I'm happy about that. I got to experience something new, try a new market, got some Instagram followers, met some really nice people. I won't be doing that market again though. Well, that's just the reality of being a self-employed artist. Thank you so much for coming along on this journey with me. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope I get to do the indie gay market in August, but I am on the wait list, so we'll see if a spot opens up. If not, I think I'm all done with markets here in Indiana. I had a really great summer. I still have a couple weeks left and then I'll be heading home. So thanks everybody who's followed on this journey so far. If you're not already, go ahead and check out my Instagram. It's Bug Ceramics Pottery. My website is bugceramics.shop. I'm on Patreon. I send out handmade pieces every single month, and you can also support me there for just $3. And yeah, subscribe if you're not already. Let me know what you think. Let me know, do you think that fee is totally crazy? What do you pay for fees in your area? And what's the worst you've ever done at the market? For me, it's probably in the negatives. Okay, thank you so much for watching. Mwah!